Jerome, good day, everyone. Ms. Patterson, you have petitioned the court for a DNA test to prove to your ex.
Hey everyone, I'm Lisa Marie. Welcome back to the channel. What's in the best interest for the parent, but family court is about what's in the best interest for the child. You asked for it. Paternity video back for you. We got the case of Patterson versus Rothwell. Let's go.
You have petitioned the court for a DNA test to prove to your ex-boyfriend, Mr. Rothwell, that he is the father of your 1-year-old daughter, Jade.
Yes, Your Honor.
You claim he abandoned you, stuck you with bills, and now your parents are forced to help you raise your daughter.
Yes, Your Honor.
But
All right. So what's going on here? All right, so you already know. Miss Patterson is like, hey, listen, he abandoned me. You know, come on. She's 22, y'all. He might have been a little scared. He abandoned her, left us. Of course, she's going to have to go back, get some help from the family. You already know how this go. All right, let's see what he has to say.
after today's DNA results, he will pay.
You're right, Your Honor.
You're suing him for $6,423.45 for child rearing expenses. Am I correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Rothwell, you say Miss Patterson has her parents fooled into believing she's not a cheater, and you refuse to be the fool for taking care of a child that's not yours.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So, Miss Patterson, does Mr. Rothwell have any reason to deny your daughter?
No, Your Honor, and today I will prove that he is the father. I'm tired of doing everything by myself.
Right.
I had to rely on my parents to do everything or help me when we both made this child.
All right. So listen, she's saying, hey, I'm tired. You know, I got to, again, relying on her parents to help her. But he's basically saying, I do not believe the child is mine. So a lot of times as women, I know we get emotional. We kind of overtalk the men. We don't give them a chance to say, hey, what is he really feeling? And he keeps saying, listen, I do not believe the child. When somebody does not believe the child is theirs, they are not going to do the things that you are expecting them to do, which is, I expect you to step up. Well, the child is not mine. I expect you to buy the Pampers. Child is not mine. I expect you to do this. The child is not mine. So really, the reason is, why does he not believe that the child is his? And so if you're in a situation like this, you already know, you got to make sure, did I give him a reason to believe that the child wasn't his? We learned in the other paternity videos, when I was angry, did I say the child is not his? Those are the things we got to think about, right? All right, you know I got to give you the narration because we want YouTube to put this video through. All right, let's go.
So he should step up and do what he has to do.
For what child? That's not my baby.
Okay.
I guess.
Not my baby.
I guess.
At all.
It is.
Take me back. Let me understand the nature of this relationship.
We
When?
met in high school in 2009. We both graduated from the same high school. We met in 2011, like rekindled through a mutual friend. We started dating on and off because he's a cheater, so I can't stay with
I'm
a
a cheater. You're a cheater.
So I got pregnant in 2013 in September.
So wait, this relationship, you said you were dating on and off.
On and off, yeah.
Were you in a committed relationship at some point?
Yeah, I was always committed to him. He wasn't committed to me.
All right, let's stop. Now, I don't know if y'all into numbers. Hey, welcome to Bank Life. All right, she said, okay, if you heard that, 2009, right? High school. That's when they met, right? Didn't work on. They still young. 2011, 2 years, right? They rekindled. Back and forth. Another 2 years. 2013, she's pregnant. 2, 2, and 2. How many of y'all know in your life you got to check out what's going on? Sometimes we got a calendar what's going on. If you know every 2 years you start getting depressed about a particular situation, maybe it's something you haven't dealt with. Every 2 years you see there's some type of traumatic pattern of life that you're going through. Every 2 years you pregnant. You know what I mean? Every 2 years, and it's not the same father. Come on. Every 2 years, something is going on. There's time to pray because something obviously going on every two. In other words, maybe you need to stop. You say every 2 years, maybe I'm not ready. We got to be back and forth. I get pregnant. You back in my life. Then something else happened. And then this and then that. And that. When is it going to stop? So I think you just got to put a stop sign and say, you know what? Pause, like they say, and let's consider this particular relationship. 2009, we ain't together, we were kindling. I let you back in again. You still ain't acting right. Now I'm pregnant. Hey, another 18 years if it's yours, another 21 in some states. Is this relationship really for me? I got to pay attention to the patterns. That's what I'm just trying to get you to say. Sometimes we got to pay attention to the patterns in our life, right? Every 2 years you go through a bankruptcy. Every 2 years. So am I not doing my homework in the years that everything is going good? Am I paying attention to clues and stop signs? Am I paying attention to red flags? You already know. Let's go.
That's what it was.
Mr. Rothwell, in your opinion, were you in a committed relationship with Miss Patterson?
Yes.
You're a
yes,
liar.
You were. Did you do a lot of cheating?
No.
Yes,
no,
he did.
Me?
A lot of cheating.
What about you?
What proof do you have? What proof do you have?
I have a lot of proof.
I have never cheated on him. Never.
At
All
what
right.
point did you find out you're pregnant?
In 2013, when we were on a trip for my birthday, I didn't have my regular monthly. So we took a pregnancy test, and I could see in his eyes that he was scared. So he made up some excuse. When we came back from this trip, we got to a big argument.
Look at the baby. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Look at that baby face. And I wish I had a side-by-side. Does this baby look like him? Come on now. Come on now. Does the baby look like him? Look at the eyes. Look at the smile. Come on.
And, so I didn't see him until December. But all through this time, he telling me, that's not my baby.
It's not.
And then all of a sudden in December, you said, I'm going to step up and do what I have to do.
No.
It's just not right. And I feel like, today we're going to prove that he is the father. And if he doesn't do what he has to do, I will put him on child support.
No, not at all. Not me.
And so,
all right, wait, pause. You see how she said, if he does not do what he's supposed to do, then I'm going to put him on child support. Still care about the guy, right? This is what I'm trying to get some guys to understand. She still care about him, right? She said, if he does not do what he's supposed to do, if he does not step up after finding out if this is his or not, then if it is his child, then if he don't do what he's supposed to do, not that if he find out it's his child, I'm going to right away put him on child support. Come on, summertime, this is a classic case that I try to get guys on my channel. I want to make sure that y'all understand that every woman is not out to get you, that they do indeed love you, but they're saying, listen, the child got to eat. Listen, the child needs some Pampers. Listen, you get it? I got to still, and if your kids are older, I don't know about y'all, but these schools we having, I turn around this Flag Day, my nephew, shout out to my nephew. Every time you look around, there is something going on in the schools. Money for this. I mean, one time it was picture day. It's that day. It's this day. And that's what the woman is expecting you to step up. If that's your child, they're going to expect you to help out. I can't make it no plain. But what we have to understand is, what is the fear? What is this man saying? What is he being told? Come on, we got to pay attention. Why does he feel this way? Have I ever cheated? Check. You got to check this out. Have I ever done things? Has he been in my phone? Have I been texting my ex? What have I done? Making sure that I didn't play a part in this fear, or play a part in a negativity, or play a part to make him believe, or am I playing games to make him believe that I got somebody which I don't have nobody? What is his fear? All right, let's get back to the video.
Pay child support for a child that's not mine.
you say you met in high school.
Yes.
And what was his relationship with your family?
We really didn't have a relationship, but my family did take him up take him in like a family.
I didn't
know,
want to.
we
It wasn't
we
my-
treated
I didn't-
him like he was family. You know, he sold me false dreams, telling he was gonna marry me. We have kids, be happy.
All right, now, Mr. Rothwell.
All right, so she's saying he told me this. How many of y'all know in the beginning, love is in the air? No, and maybe he believed this. He said, listen, he wanted to marry her. Listen, he wanted the kids with her. I don't think that's the question. I think what has happened between him saying that and what he's saying now. What happened? What was the in between where he kind of shifted towards and I already know, listening to come on, Judge Lauren Lakes is nobody fool. She's going to try to picture out, try to figure out what has happened in between this point.
They did take you in?
They did take me in, but that was their decision. I didn't go there and say, hey, you
What?
know, can you take me in, you know, crawl into their door.
I think he wants to make himself appear that he didn't have to beg them. So you have to try to understand where he's come from. His perspective, he's on TV, and I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. The reason why he talking the way he talking is like, hey, I'm on TV. It wasn't like I came begging and crying and begging for bed. You know, it might be pride, but he might have needed them, to be honest.
When you say, hold on, when you say take you in, did you actually live with them, or meaning they accepted you?
He lived with us.
It was
He
both.
lived with us.
But
I didn't want
He
him
did.
to.
We
It was
clothed
both.
him. You know, we
But-
bathed him.
Oh,
fed
all right. Look at him there. That's the baby, and that's him, y'all. What y'all think?
him, treated
Okay,
him.
but
My mom
it
treated
was
him
y'all
like a
decision.
son. She was claiming him as a son-in-law, and I don't have a ring on my finger.
All right, I want to hear from
All right, so her mom was claiming him as a son-in-law, and she didn't have a ring on her finger. So the family is accepting him. How many of y'all know this is not the average family? Because most of the time, the family ain't even accepting you like this. Now, being that my family is where they from, now that we just seen a picture of the child, no disrespect, but why y'all didn't put some barrettes in the baby here? All right, let's go.
your parents. Please stand.
He's a deadbeat. I'm sorry.
Deadbeat. Oh, really?
He's a deadbeat.
Wow.
His
Wow, I
mother
don't.
called me daddy.
Oh, no, that's
a
not
shame.
good. But I don't know if I would call him a deadbeat, but that is not good that the baby's calling the grandfather daddy. I will say that.
Hey, and I'm so
still
mad.
doesn't matter.
Mr.
So
Copeland, I can see
Oh,
your
man, he's emotional. All right, we're going to move on. All right, I'm going to play it for a sec. But he's
angry.
very
You
emotional.
feel like he has not stepped up to the plate whatsoever.
Not at all. Not at all.
Well,
Not at all.
Explain to the
have to.
court.
If you look at this baby, man, you know it's your baby. You
Yeah,
just
baby,
sad.
there's no
You just
comparison
sad.
at
He's
all.
a sad person. He's sad. And I
Baby's
can't
not-
call him
he doesn't look
Mr.
like
Nothing.
me. There's no resemblance.
I
nothing.
can't even say.
All right, he's saying there is no resemblance. I be wanting to know what pictures people are watching because I'm looking at the picture and the baby around, around the mouth, and I'm thinking that, come on. I mean, let me know what you think. All right, we're going to push it up a little.
Because I don't believe in taking care of no grown man. But he lost his job, and he's the father of my grandbaby. So I'm not the type of person that's gonna let him be out in the street. I even gave him money to go get him the gas
on.
so he
That
could
was
find
no
him a
decision,
new
though.
job.
I didn't ask for.
All right, he keeps saying again pride probably. He's a man, so maybe we're dealing with his pride. But this guy had it good. He's with her family. They're taking care of him. They took him as a son-in-law. At his weakest point, her family took him in because they say, hey, we believe that you are the father of our grandchild, and we ain't gonna leave you out in the cold. You lost your job. We take you in, and now you're saying this child is not yours. But my question, come on, the investigator in me will say, but why? Why? Why would he just change from, and so that's what we have to try to figure out. Let's move
Yes,
on.
I actually have those
there.
pictures. I have doctor's appointments pictures, and he
Is
was
that
there at the
evidence you brought today?
Yeah.
I'd like to see that. Jerome, will you hand that to me, please?
He was there through the birth. He cut her umbilical cord, and he even signed the birth certificate. So if he wasn't the father, why'd you sign the birth certificate?
All right, see, we as women, we talk over. And if you were listening, he said, I still have my reasons. See, come on, we got to pay attention, women. We got to pay attention. He's talking and she's over talking him. And I know a lot of men say women do that. And he's saying, I still have my reasons. And to me, I want to get to the reasons. Now, I wanted to get to the reasons on part 1. But because of the length of this video, I'm going to get the rest of it and find out what really is going on. I got to find out on part 2. We're going to come up with the why. Why is he just making up stuff so he don't have to handle his responsibility? Come on. Why are the men denying these kids? Are you or am I, whoever it is there a reason? And if so, listen to the reason and figure out, say, hey, you know what? That's a lie. I didn't give you no reason. Then you are well qualified to say, you know what? Forget it. But if you find out it's a legitimate reason, then we need to talk about it, right? I'll talk with, you know what I mean? You need to own up and say, I gave him a reason. And we still need to get ourselves down to paternity court. All right, well, I'll see you on part 2. It's going to continue right from here. All right, you don't have to worry because all you got to do is in the playlist and it's going to be at the end of the screen for this particular video. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Lisa Marie. Make sure you hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.